Hello, welcome back to Life is Strange Before the Storm, Chapter 2, or Episode 2, whichever one you prefer to say. This should be the last episode. I thought the last one was going to be, but we're still going on a little bit more. Let's keep going. We're setting up the dinner.
To the table with you.
We're setting up dinner for Rachel and her family, and then we're going to try and sneak out after that. Set the plates. Okay. Oh, hey, Mom. Chloe, wait. Justin Williams' mom called me. Damn it! Just finish your message so I can read. Okay. Justin Williams' mom said you called me. Wait, just called me. Were you in the play tonight? Would have liked to see that. Kind of just happened. I know it was last minute. I'm glad you're doing well. Be nice to see you tonight. Are you coming home? Please, Chloe, I miss you. Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. And I guess now we get the glasses. Or no, maybe she needs to tell us to get the glasses. I'm all done.
Yes, Chloe?
What's next?
Plates? Check. Anything else?
Actually, could you be a dear and ask Mr. Amber what he'd like to drink with dinner?
I will be a dear. Talking to James. As long as I can avoid using the words cheating and scumbag, I should be fine.
Something else?
Drink?
What's your vice, Mr. Amber?
I'm sorry?
Your wife wants to know what kind of drink you're having.
Ah, let's say sherry.
Oh, that's...
Okay. 1, 2, 3... Sherry.
Comical.
Chloe, you're
Chloe?
bad at this.
Maybe you can help me understand something.
I'll give it a shot.
Rose and I, we're worried about Rachel. Yesterday was so unlike her. What do you suppose?
Okay, I'm gonna need to be careful with my words here. Besides me?
Besides all my bad behavior rubbing off on her, you mean?
Another joke.
You tell me. It seemed like you and Wells were happy to believe that this morning.
And you were all too
Chloe.
eager to play into our expectations. In my experience, that's a tactic people use to cover for someone else. Rachel is her own person. She's responsible for her actions. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have concerns about your friendship, but perhaps you're exactly who Rachel needs right now as she navigates the choppy waters of adolescence.
Okay, I survived. I survived.
Thanks.
Oh, man. I thought I was gonna screw that up somehow. Is there anything else I have to do? Okay. That's just another conversation thing that I can use. Okay.
Yes, Chloe?
Sherry.
The boss man would like a sherry.
Thank you. The glasses are in the china cabinet. You can place one at his setting.
How am I supposed to get to China?
Chloe!
Kidding. It's the fancy-looking cabinet, right?
You got it.
How did she go in the past, like, 3 or 4 minutes from me wanting to strangle her? Ugh! Stop it with the bad puns! I love good puns! I love good puns, but you are not doing that.
It's the triangle-shaped one.
Basic shapes. Now you're speaking my language.
And which spot is his, though? Okay. This one, I guess. What? Chloe? The hell, Chloe? Okay, now what? I'll talk to Mom. Rachel's mom, at least.
Yes, Chloe?
Any more?
What else? Feel like I'm getting good at this.
Only one
Oh,
last
yeah.
step. As our guest, you may do the honor of lighting the candles. The lighter is in the...
It's cool. I've got my own.
Oh,
You never know when you'll need to light a candle, right?
you are a paragon of preparedness.
Thanks. I think. Time to light some candles and bless this joint up a bit.
Chloe. uh,
The Amber family and fire. What could possibly go wrong?
uh, uh. What a fun dinner.
So, Chloe, are you and Rachel in any of the same classes?
I wish.
I wish. Rachel's all honors. I'm still trying to get into remedial... What's it called? Vocabulary.
What about that fire?
Dinner's really good.
That's not what she asked,
Thank you.
Rachel.
The way the fire spreads so fast, I've never heard of anything like it.
I see you, game. It's strange. I see you. I see you, life is strange, giving me the option to say it's strange. Let's go, scary.
Yeah. It's scary.
After those floods upstate, I was overjoyed we had less rain this year. Who knew a spring drought could be even more dangerous?
You never know where a deadly spark will come from.
Chloe,
Certainly
you're
trouble.
playing with
The
fire
latest report
here,
from the commissioner's
and I'm
office
just as bad as you.
Arson. Why would anyone do that?
Any number of reasons. With everything going on in the world today, even a town like Arcadia Bay isn't immune to the ills of society.
I cannot imagine how difficult these last few years have been for you, Chloe. Now that you and Rachel have become friends, I want you to know that our home is always open to you.
Cool. Thanks.
Is it frozen? Hello, game? Game?
Well said, dear.
What the hell?
It's imperative in
What?
such
What the hell
troubled
happened?
times as these that we remember what is most important to us. Family.
I think it did what it did at the beginning of the episode
It is a
again. I
responsibility.
can't see what's going on.
As such, those we for
I'm
never, ever.
gonna close out the game and I'll be right back, guys.
So, Chloe, are you and Rachel in any of the same classes?
I wish. Rachel's all honors. I'm still trying to get into remedial... What's it called? Vocabulary.
What about that fire?
Dinner's really good, Mom.
Thank you, Rachel. The way the fire spreads so fast, I've never heard of anything like it.
Yeah. It's scary.
After those floods upstate, I was overjoyed we had less rain this year. Who knew a spring drought could be even more dangerous?
You never know where a deadly spark will come from.
It's certainly
Okay, I'm back.
The latest report from the commissioner's office suggests arson.
Arson. Why would anyone do that?
Any number of reasons. With everything going on in the world today, even a town like Arcadia Bay isn't immune to the ills of society.
I cannot imagine how difficult these last few years have been for you, Chloe. Now that you and Rachel have become friends, I want you to know that our home is always open to you.
Oh, thanks.
Cool. Thanks.
Well said, dear. It's imperative in such troubled times as these that we remember what is most important to us. Family.
Oh.
Family's not merely a gift.
Oh.
It is a responsibility.
Oh.
As such, those we love must be cherished
Ah.
and never, ever taken for granted.
I can't attack him right now. I can't.
Yeah, that's super true. And also remember, Rachel, that even when shit's like the lamest ever, you can always run away from whatever's bothering you. As long as you just keep calm.
An interesting philosophy, Chloe.
Yes, indeed. Not one that I would endorse, however. I favor confronting my problems head on. But to each their own, I suppose.
Oh, fucking blow me.
Rachel! Don't ruin this for us. Distract.
Crap. I'm so clumsy. Rachel, can you come help me find another
Stop
fork?
it, Chloe.
I'm trying to help you!
Can't sit here.
I'm
and
trying
listen
to
this
help
bullshit
you!
anymore.
Rachel!
Stop it, Dad. You're a hypocrite. Okay? I know. You lying, cheating piece of shit, motherfucker.
Excuse me?
We saw you yesterday at the Overlook
James?
kissing that woman.
James.
Rachel? Honey, whatever you saw or think you saw, I know it's hard, but I need you to trust me.
Trust you?
No offense, Mr. Amber, but I think we trust our eyes more than you.
That's enough! You are not welcome here or around my daughter any longer. I know exactly what kind of person you are from the moment I saw you, and I let my wife's compassion get the better of me.
Oh? What kind of person is
A
that?
delinquent. A broken girl from a broken home.
That's enough, James. I will not have you continue to speak to her like this.
Oh, Rachel. She's about to set fire to the house.
Why can't
Close
you
enough.
just tell me the fucking truth? Stop lying. Stop being a politician for one fucking minute. Can't you just be my dad?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Oh. Oh. Oh, okay then. that just happened.
Shadows settle on the place.
Oh,
Our minds are troubled.
Pompidou!
by the emptiness.
Little buddy.
Destroy the middle, it's a waste of time. From the perfect start to the finish line. And if you're still breathing, you're the lucky ones. 'Cause
Oh.
most of us are
Oh.
heaving through
Oh.
corroded lungs.
I see.
Setting fire to our insides for fun. Collecting names of the lovers that went wrong. The lovers that went wrong.
I feel like Victoria's actually gonna try some real shit soon.
Well, I've lost it all.
Is this Florence the Machine?
Star silhouette on the lifeless face that you'll soon forget. My eyes are down from the words
This sounds like Florence.
ringing in my head. When you
Ah, that's such good imagery still.
ringing in my head.
Oh, she's gonna. No! Get away from him, please!
In love,
Please, get away from him
the
now!
lucky one. 'Cause most of us are bitter over someone. Setting fire to our insides for fun. To distract our hearts from ever missing love. But I'm forever missing him. And you caused it.
Oh, that's it. Damn. Well, considering that's the second part of 3, I can definitely say that that Before the Storm is way less ambitious than the first game was, you know? Especially since it doesn't have anything to do with like the time travel powers that Max did and anything like that. This is more just a slice of life type thing. Which is good in its own right, because most of the really good characters are still here. And particularly with Rachel and Chloe, like their connection, it shows so much more about, you know, just what Rachel meant to Chloe before she disappeared. And it really sets up the first game so well. Like, I don't know if you should play this before that, of course, because like usually I'm a pretty firm believer in like playing things or watching movies or etc. in the order they were made instead of the order they are chronologically. Hey, can you hear me? Just gonna add this on to the end real quick. For some reason the game crashed as I was talking, and I don't know what happened. I think OBS might have crashed actually, but thank God it saved the recording. I double checked before this. It did keep the recording somehow. It just like cut off at the end though. But it's not something I'll have to replay. It's still all there. It's still good. It just cut off at the end, which I am hugely thankful that it at least kept it. Anyway, so I did just look up when the next chapter comes out, because last I checked, they didn't have a release date for it yet. And it said December 20th, which, if is actually in the future for me right now. Like, I'm recording this before that, but just like a week. So I'm gonna be playing the game on time, but it's still gonna show up a few weeks late, maybe even a month. I don't know how that's gonna work out yet, scheduling wise. But it's still gonna show up late when I post it, you know. So even though I'll be playing the game as soon as it comes out, I think. Well, I don't know that yet, but I'm gonna try to play it as soon as it comes out. I'm probably gonna be posting it, in the 1 a week type fashion that I have been. So yeah. But anyway, I figured that it would be coming a lot later, so I thought there was going to be like a brief time where there wasn't any Life is Strange before, it came back for episode 3, but apparently it'll just all fall in line, so that's just that. Well, it was very interesting to hear that that's Rachel Amber's mom. That changes some things. Like, that makes it a lot more interesting to see how Rachel ends up with Frank, because now they have that connection, because that woman was working with Frank. So, like, that's more less of a how she's connected to the mom, more how she's connected to Frank now, which I'm kind of not sure about how I feel about that happening, especially with what I had her and Rachel do, not Rachel, her and Chloe do. My bad. So, I don't know. It'll be kind of weird to see. I don't know what else I really have to talk about. I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode of Before the Storm. Bye.